Welcome everyone to the 2025 Indianapolis Grand Prix. 15 turns, first ever Grand Prix held on June 5th, 1909, 2,591 miles, 4,170 kilometers long. We're gonna have some fun with the 15 turns here. This qualifying 1 and next is gonna be qualifying 2. We see Nielsen over here getting ready, number car 51. Bart, I'm here in the comments with Bart. Bart, what do we think about Qualy?
I think it's going to be a great qualifying. I mean, obviously the weather is as clear as ever. It's a warm track out here today. Yeah, it should be fun. The cars are getting ready for the green light, and then they can get out of the pit lane.
Let's hope that someone will set a fast lap as Nielsen is on first, followed by number 30. On the GT4 cars, I see number 9 over here with Roman, within the Alpine. But let's see the green light. Let's wait for that actually.
Green
We
light.
see number 16 outside right now going, so let's follow them. They're gonna be on their out lap.
Yeah,
Driving
this
at
is the
50.
Lexus, of course. They're known for their straight line speed, less downforce. Vanis has shown some great pace in the last couple of seasons, but this season has been a worse one for him.
Let's see what we have, followed by car number, if I am truly correct. Yeah, I think that's one of the GT4 cars. He's starting by turn 2 by now. Amazing straight line speeds and cornering. Has amazing throttle technique.
I think the
That's
car behind
amazing.
was actually the 111 McLaren.
Let's go check actually with the TV presenters. Let's see. Is that number 1111? Yes, that's
Yes.
number 111. Amazing lines we see here, followed by a, let's see the number here in the corner. That's gonna be,
That's the Nissan number 19.
that's the name of number 19. That's great. Oh, most of the GT3 cars are now out. Let's see what do we have here.
Going back to Benes as he's getting ready to start his first flying lap, which will be
Yep.
the first flying lap of this entire session.
After that, we're gonna have a small break with a small ad. Let me break out the ad that's gonna be added in some time. We've been paid by Roblox Racing Team to advertise their server, so we're just gonna add that a little later after Q1 during the wait. Me and Bart are gonna be talking then about Q2, and we're gonna get back to you with big news about the quali end. Let's see now, as number 16 is gonna be starting his first lap. Flying lap now for number 16 is starting. Amazing straight line speed, 260 kilometers an hour reaching, then breaking down to first gear, going to 80 kilometers an hour immediately in some seconds. Now, as we see here, his lines are amazing compared to his outlap. He was definitely warming back the tires, but now he's gonna be trying to set the fast lap, pushing the car to its limits. Now we see him flying through these corners. I cannot believe what's happening right now. He's flying through the corners that shouldn't be possible most of the times. He's gonna be approaching 10, 12 here, passing number 12. Going on that straight. I'm actually lost here. Bart, can you help out?
Yeah, he's now getting into the toughest section. This is the number 8, 9, 10, and going into 11 then. This chicane section is the hardest one. Going on to a slightly banked corner here in this Indianapolis.
There's no price here. A lot. An Indy car as well.
The famous Indy 500, but now it's the Full GT Challenge. As they head next one.
Now let's give a little backstory about Formula 1 here. They were racing actually earlier years, but if I'm correct, they just gave up on that due to an accident that was happening with their tire providers. Now the safety car for this session, if I'm correct, that's the Porsche. Bart knows that. I do not really. Let me welcome you guys once again. I'm presenter Jordan. My partner here is Bart. Number 51 Nielsen is gonna be going on a flying lap now, braking for the last few corners. That's gonna be a tough chicane for some people due to their braking parts. We can see some good lines here. Oh, nearly lost it there, nearly lost the back. Saved it on the last second, continuing on for his flying lap now. Some straight line speed, downforce is good, everything is good. Reporters of the TVs here on this track here
And he
are
actually went P1. Look
very.
at that.
And he actually went P1 immediately.
That's a good success. As you can see, he's running a way lower traction control and ABS than the other GT3 cars. That's
He also
slide.
He also set the fast lap of 140.3. Now let's see if he can set the fastest lap now. Let's go to number 120. They're out on track now.
Yeah, they're followed closely by the number 20 car. Trying to get a slipstream there as he's about to start his next flying lap.
And now the slipstream on this track is gonna be a little hard, but only the straights. If you're close enough to them, you're gonna get it on that. Let's hope that this is a very good session, a very quiet session. Why did I just say the Q word? Don't ask me. Everyone's closing in on each other, so we have to say something for it to happen.
Dangerous curse about to happen,
Maybe. Maybe our worst dream might become true. Now let's go on a GT4 car actually. Let's see if number 68 is out. Number 68 is out on his out lap now. Let's see what we have actually. Over here on our cameras, we saw a little bit of a lag. We don't know why that happened, but we suspect there's something with our connections.
Yeah, I reckon that's just the live stream.
Yeah, our live stream is actually glitching out for everyone. We have some problems here. Let's see what
it's actually closely by the number 17 behind him.
Yep.
It's almost like they're having a battle on the track now.
And it's only qualifying, that's the worst part. Imagine the race, what's gonna happen between these two.
And I'm just curious, Jordan, what do you think of that Ginetta racing behind him? The car delivery.
The livery is amazing, a white livery, classic one. Because the driver won't really get hot in there due to science, apparently. And in school I loved science, so they taught us about the colors, the dark colors that will absorb the light and make the inside hot, and the white, the moderate light, will make. Oh wait, he goes wide there, loses the corner, goes one to level past him.
He abandoned that lap and he's gonna.
He abandoned that lap. He's gonna retry.
He's gonna let that GT3 past and he's gonna start and get a nice slipstream.
We cannot believe that what just happened here. That was surprising. And now he restarts his lap. Number 51, if I'm correct, reported some problems. Let's go on him and check.
Yeah,
we can see some bouncing.
He's reported a lot of sliding on the out lap.
And we can see some bouncing over here through our cameras.
I don't think he has a puncture, but he might.
He might have a small problem with the tires, might be not tight enough. We also heard by the FIA some new regulations that are probably going to be put on next year, or from the next race. It's going to be about the GT3 cars mostly.
Tell me, what did the FIA say?
They said something about the fueling and everything. About the, about NASCAR. Everyone mostly knows that. Yeah, we see over here the number 51 might have a puncture. It's about the fueling. Um, like they might have an iPad to notify the driver on the how much time is left on the fueling. Because now the person, the Candyman, or however they call him, I forgot actually the name,
The
uh,
Lollipop Man, yes.
the Lollipop Man, yeah, uh, has been reported of most of the teams on GT3 uh, that he didn't do enough good job and let the car fully fill up. So they all have reported the problem, so they might take an iPad out there every time that they're gonna fill up
Well,
for most of the GT3 teams.
I'll tell you one thing though, Nielsen didn't pit, he's going on a flying lap again. So he feels
He's
that the
gonna.
tires are fine.
He feels, but the engineers actually reported earlier on the car that there might be some bouncing or a tire not fit good because they did not receive the correct
Oh yeah,
tires.
he went wide there as well.
And 1 second earlier, I just heard that the
Oh, he got
FIA.
cut off there by one of the
He got.
GT4 car.
We
Yeah,
cannot believe this.
he will abandon that lap then.
Abandoning Yanela.
He's
We also
P4
heard about
anyways on the track now, but
yep,
yeah, that's unfortunate. He's gonna be mad about that one on radio.
yep. We also heard about the engineers reporting to the FIA, but that one of the correct tire compounds was actually incorrectly delivered to their team, and that it should have been held for the next weekend.
Look at that, due to
After
the timer, Nielsen has actually been called into the pits basically to change
yep,
tires.
he'll be called, but let's see if he will follow orders or he will just abandon and just continue on. Let's see what he will do because he knows he feels the cars better. He's actually not pitting, I think. No, that he's on the final corner. It's a
No,
little
no,
hard.
no. The pit
No,
entry's right here.
the
And
pins
he does
entry is
pit.
right
He
here.
does
Let's see,
pit. Yeah,
and
he
he
does pit.
does speed. Let's see his pit stop. How fast will it be? Counting right now, entering the pit lane.
He
50
got that
kilometers an
slowed
hour.
down enough.
Let's see what we'll have here. Will there be a fast pit stop? Will there be a slow pit stop? Let's find out.
I think they're just bringing the car side. They're not going to be able to do another flying lap on this session.
There he goes, when I believe his tire is even done used. He did not stop correctly, the team is not acting. There they
Oh
are,
yes, they're
acting
not
now.
allowed to touch the car until the car's actually lifted up.
Yep.
But that looks to be like he is out of here, not going to do another lap on Q1. Let's
Probably
see
not.
who is on a lap. 21 needs to improve.
Turn on. Needs to prove definitely. His downforce is actually helping him stick to the track after they did some mechanical things on that. Coming up to the final corners here.
Oh no, that's session over, so everyone is coming into pit.
We have that session over already. That's good and bad.
So Jordan, what do you think of that session?
I think Nielsen did an amazing lap here. Actually, amazing track. The FI did some improvements on the track. They changed some corners to fit a little more with the cars and drivers.
What do you think of the atmosphere here with the American fan base?
Ooh, that's amazing then. No, that's amazing. You cannot disagree too.
No,
Everyone is scoping to go to the next session right now. We're gonna enter Q2 in a second here, as soon as everyone is parked up to their correct positions.
the
Number
atmosphere here is
51
just
is
amazing,
packed.
isn't it?
Yep. Number 51 is stuck between two drivers.
We'll be
Maybe
back
three now.
in Q2 for you guys.
Yep.
Alright, you want to do the ad?
No.
Welcome everyone back to the qualifying this series. Q3, we got news earlier that Q2 got cancelled once again. We do not know why, they didn't give any information, but they cancelled it.
Yeah, that's of course unfortunate because we wanted that extra 10 minutes of action out on track, but it will be fine. We got a
It will be
good
fine.
race tomorrow coming up. Anyways,
Alright, let's see who's gonna be out on the track first and who's gonna track on second. First of all, everyone goes on the GT3, and then the GT4s can go. I think the GT4s only get about 5 minutes. Now that's number 111 here on
yeah,
the track.
111 looks to be always one of the first out on track.
And I think that they're in a rush sending him out every time.
I mean, it looks like they want plenty of laps to get the best lap in, but they fueled
Number
it quite
51,
roughly.
yeah, they feel it very big, so he might not get the quick laps. And as we all know, that might be 51 falling behind. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
51
it's
falling
51
behind.
falling behind.
I know the driver, so I know that he loves serving before he exits the pit lane. Me and Bart actually um, met the driver earlier, so that was fun.
Yeah, he's kind of spirit off track, right?
He's spirited enough that he actually asked us to interview him, but he asked us to not post it and we can only keep it to ourselves. But he's a lovely driver.
It was a
He
fun time.
loves
It was a
kids,
fun time
yeah,
with them.
yeah, he loves kids, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean it like he loves to hang out with kids, especially when they're with the families visiting drivers. He's a good person with good personality.
Yeah,
Let's hope that he doesn't do anything bad on track or stupid.
look at that braking
Because
though.
look at the braking, yeah.
His ABS is so low that he's just, moving a little bit on the braking. We're not quite used to that, as he's one of the only drivers that does that really. ABS only on 1 instead of the usual 6.
Yeah, the usual on every driver, even GT4, is usually 6. But he's a driver that doesn't like traction control
Look at that.
because he can control his car easier and
Oh,
has
nice.
more time gaining. He lost that there.
He's gonna leave a little bit of gap.
Yeah, he loves to leave gaps for some reason. He likes to gain them because he knows that it's zero traction control nearly. It's gonna help him gain an advantage to learn the track um, better, because during the race you're required to lower your traction controls.
Yes,
If I'm
indeed.
correct, indeed, yeah. So he will learn the track and keep that traction control there. We were told, because he knows his car better than the team.
Yeah, let's see how this lap will go then for him. His first lap in Q3.
Let's hope that he has an amazing lap and
That looks alright.
does.
Just a little bit off the pace though.
The team just informed him for fun earlier. He said to us for fun.
Oh, look, he's sliding
apparently.
around. He's
Yeah.
really sliding around.
Yeah, the team informed us. He informed us, to be exact, that his team said, "How about we create a flag for fun, but not something that will take him out." He said that he's gonna try not to, but we're not sure actually. And I don't think Bart listened, because he was a person that doesn't really like to listen to most of the people. I don't know if he listened to the driver saying that actually.
I didn't know. I don't really listen to anyone.
I
Probably
need.
to really important interviews that I organize myself. And I'm just focusing on this lap as he's not really been driving well. He's been sliding around a lot. I don't think this is going to be the best lap of the session. Oh, he's gone a little wide there as well. That was one.
Oh, touching the
One
grass
wheel on
there.
the gravel, yeah. Luckily, he was catching a slide there. But
Yep.
yeah, it's not the best of laps for him.
That's not the best of laps. Yeah, that's actually true.
That's 1:43. He needs to improve that. That's at least 3 seconds off the pace. So
Yeah, his previous laps on Q1 were like 140.3.
yeah, indeed.
That was his best. and he actually got P1. Now he's P2. Let's see 19 now, which is on actually P1. He's driving amazingly right now, and
Yeah,
if I'm
he
correct,
did a
that 19,
141.6.
yeah.
So he's currently leading the pack. Let's see, it looks like number 30 behind him is also about to end this flying lap.
hmm
Let's see how that goes.
After that, let's turn to
He goes
number
P2.
51. He goes P2. Let's return to number 51, which is dropping quite dramatically.
Yeah,
Dramatically, big set.
if you keep an eye on Nielsen, he's really dropping down the pack. Everyone is going faster than him.
Let's return to him. We need to see what's happening.
Oh, he tipped another wheel.
Oh,
and started there.
that's in grass there.
He's really sliding around, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He's gotta be careful not to hit those walls. I mean, it's gonna
That's gonna
cause
cost
a lot of
him.
damage. And I expect him to pit, and he does pit, and still takes a little bit of gravel. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really racing into the pits. He knows that he needs another lap. Look at that. Got the car slowed down enough though.
He actually just dropped to P8.
Yeah, let's see how this pit stop goes then, because this needs to be perfect from the crew there.
If it isn't perfect from the crew, then that's gonna be very bad for the driver. Now the last GT4 drivers are going out now.
Yep.
The car is lifted. Crew is going on that
Starting.
pit stop. The rear tire though is not actually doing anything now. No, that's the gas. I'm sorry, I'm blind sometimes.
So little people are allowed on these cars to work at
Yeah.
the same time.
The previous commentating that I did on Le Mans were like four people there. Like the jack up, the jack down, the lollipop. Like most of the people were
Thumbs
there.
up at Fugen and he's away. That was quite decent from the AF Corsa team right there.
That was an amazing from a pit stop. He's warming up his tires as usual, but he's careful not to get a penalty by the FIA for doing that. Let's go to Porsche here to the 120. Setting a good lap actually.
He looks fast, doesn't he? Look at that.
He looks
that
very
was a
fast.
good turn in.
But he has his traction control on 6, so
Yeah, it should
that's
be way easier to drive that car now.
yeah.
But it's all down to preference, of course.
It's all down to preference on the driver and the car because they know the track.
Let's see where Elliot goes then.
The Porsche most of the times is known for straight line speed.
He stays 6.
He stayed 6. Nielsen dropped to 10.
Yeah, look at that.
Now that's a big drop here.
Let's go to the Honda
On the right
9.
behind him. That's Nielsen
You see
following.
Nielsen behind there. He's like really rushing on his out now, isn't he?
He's trying to get a good lap before the Qualy ends.
Yeah, but he won't be allowed to overtake that Lamborghini as the Lamborghini is on flying lap.
Flying lap, yeah.
Yeah. Right, actually, he let the Aston Martin pass as well.
Yeah, because that Aston Martin is still on the flying lap, so he has to let them pass.
So what did you make of this Acura or Honda?
I think they're gonna be P1 in some time if they keep going full on that track actually.
I mean, they've showed potential. This is, of course, their first season. They're P9 now. But it doesn't look the fastest of anyone.
And I just heard over the radio, I don't know if you can hear that guys, the watchers, that Nielsen is reporting problems to his car actually now.
Yeah, he's still reporting sliding.
And that's gonna be a huge
That's
problem if the
P8
team doesn't.
for the Honda of Luca Mars.
Yeah.
You should be happy improving there. I don't know.
He should be very happy.
Yeah, you'll be happy with that. Number 111 though, still down below Nielsen. He needs to improve now.
Yep. If
But
I'm
he's
correct,
stuck
that's Roger Williams, but
Well,
on this board, yeah.
Yes, he's stuck behind the Audi of Roger Williams. He's really being held up there. He's not gone quicker. He's just found himself, he needs to clear this car, otherwise he won't get another lap in.
Let's go
No, he
to.
doesn't. He attempts, but the Audi defenses, he's on the flying lap, so he doesn't need to give way.
I just heard something of number 51 reporting more problems than enough. Yeah, we can see bouncing there.
Yeah, he's still bouncing a lot, and he's really reporting a lot of sliding there.
Let's see what will happen in the next couple of laps. Coming really close to that wall now.
I mean, he's been doing that the entire session now. Oh, a lot of flying there.
Oh, nearly lost it. Saves it at the last second.
Oh,
Doesn't
Volterra,
he?
shit.
Oh, he loses it. In the grass he goes.
Off the track
Into
goes
the
Nielsen.
gravel. And if I'm
And as you
correct,
can
he's
see-
stuck now in there.
I don't know, but as you can, oh no, he's not stuck, but the traction control has died. So that's one of the problems that he has.
Traction
His traction control is fully cut off, and he didn't expect that.
That's very bad of him.
But he's gonna drive back to the pits now. Oh no, he's in the wall!
Oh, and that's in the wall. He's in the wall.
Yellow flags.
He's gonna be out of the
That's
session.
gonna end. That's gonna end
That's
qualifying
yellow
here.
flag. That's gonna end qualifying immediately. Come on. He's still pre-10, but he's in the middle of the track with some yellow flags.
He's got the engine starting again. Flips the car around.
He flips the car.
So it's good that he gets out of the way, but that's just his traction control completely dead.
Yeah. No, that's a
really
problem.
odd.
That we-
That's something they need to fix before the race tomorrow.
That's a problem I've never seen commentating on this sport.
No, look at that front though, completely destroyed.
That's completely destroyed. Yeah.
That's gonna be a tough day, tough night for the
For the-
Corsa crew.
For the mechanics especially, where they have to repair the whole.
It does
And
make
change
it move then on the
parts.
KTM still.
Yeah. I don't know how you manage it. Oh, the rear wing is damaged too.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a very big repair. They're gonna have to repair all the parts and order new ones from the mechanics on their factory.
yeah, they're either gonna try to repair that or they're gonna replace it.
I think they're gonna order the parts, but the parts are in Italy, of course, where the Ferrari was sent from.
Yeah,
Now
They
let's hope
mi-
that we get that in time because
they
they
might
started
be able to
ordering.
manage to get that in time, but I doubt it. So you
I
might
think
have
they
to raise
started ordering them. Yeah. Or they might have to just not race at all.
But they're gonna try to, of course, if they're gonna race that rear wing, they're gonna try to clean it up so there's as little possible disturbing there.
Way
Again,
closer.
really close to that wall.
He did not
Even
like
with-
that.
Even with the damaged car, he's still pushing. But obviously into the pits he goes.
There he
Everyone
goes. Oh,
goes into the pits, and that's
End of
Q3
qualifying.
done.
You've done, yeah, that was an amazing session now.
And that's
Nielsen
actually
in P10 actually now.
Canis.
That's
in the number 16 Lexus. That's him, P1 with a 140.7. But what's the actual result gonna be in the overall?
let's see now. Number 101 is sitting in
Nielsen
51.
upwards.
Oh, since it's a little way too far.
No, I think he's parked up fine.
Yep, he's probably gonna park that. Fine.
And
Thank you for watching Q3. Results.
Yeah, go.
Alright, they just announced the results. Some people got a penalty actually. So let me just pull them up here. After the penalty was given. Alright, so number 16 is in P1. Newborg, I cannot prefer that. Number 30 is gonna be on P2. Nielsen is gonna be on P3. After some penalties were given to everyone.
Still P3 after
Number
that crash. That's impressive.
Yeah, number 19 is gonna be on P4. There are gonna be lots of changes by the weekend. They're still announcing everything. So let's just hope this goes well. Right, everyone. Thank you for watching the third qualifying. Hope you have a good day, and we're gonna be back tomorrow with the race. Thank you for watching.